Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great.
That's awesome.
Now I have Robin Howard here with me today, and we'll be conducting her exit interview. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, I've been chilling. I'm ready to get this on and, go forward with whatever we doing with this whole process. I'm
Hey,
feeling good.
that's amazing. Well, first of all, I would like to say congratulations on making it to this point.
Thank you. Thank you
Now,
so much.
yep, no worries. Before we begin this interview, um, I would like to ask for your permission to use parts of this interview as a testimonial or for internal documentation. Are you okay with that?
You can.
All right, let's get right into it. So, what initially motivated you to join What's the Formula Mentoring Academy?
Um, I have close ties with the founder, Coach Ernest,
Okay.
and he brought this up to me a while ago, and
Mm-hmm.
I figured it would be something worth looking into. And that's how I kind of got into it over the past few months and with the meetings up until now. So I think up to this point, I've learned a lot. It's been very beneficial, and that's what I plan to make it going
Okay.
forward with the program.
All right. Now, which modules or sections stood out to you the most?
Big money freedom,
All right.
that was probably my main one because it talked about like being free financially, and that's one of my main goals is being free financially.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to tell myself, I'm 18, I'm still a teenager, but like when I was in like middle school and like at the start of high school, I would always tell myself like when I graduated, I wanted to be able to get a job that I would like have a lot of money with, and I'll be able to like move around and like do things for myself to where like I wouldn't have to worry about financial issues. So I feel like Big Money Freedom, that gave me a lot of insight and a lot of steps to kind of motivate me to manage my own spending more and like my own financial duties, I would say. And
Okay.
it still sticks to me now. And the three lanes are Struggle Street, Safe Lane, and Freedom Road.
That's amazing. So stuck with you. So it
It
sounds
does.
like you're applying those principles to your day
Mhm.
to day life too.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
love to hear it.
Yes, sir.
Keep going. Okay. Were there any parts of the program that you found challenging at
Um,
all?
that's a good question. I feel like me personally, I'm gonna put myself on the spot. I got actually kicked out of the program temporarily, but because I wasn't keeping up as much as I could have been. But they gave me grace and they let me back in, and I pretty much showed them that like I didn't want to be kicked out. I was still here, and that I actually wanted to keep up with this. So it was a little challenging just keeping up with the whole thing because it was something new and having to, and because it's an adulting program, you like basically got to kind of like look out for yourself, and like they're not gonna hold your hands as much as like like your parents would, or like how you always have people around you. They're gonna basically like, of course, like they're here to help you, coach you, mentor you in like whatever you need, but ultimately it's about you learning to become your own person and more independent and like grow into somebody who like can do things and not always have to rely on other people. So I feel like that was a challenge for me because like I'm so used to relying on other people and not just myself. So
Yeah.
I would say that
Okay. And I
that
love your
that was a
outlook.
challenge.
I love your outlook. How you
Thank you.
turn that negative into a positive and you learn from it and did something about it. Because you didn't have to continue. You
Yeah,
could have just been like, oh yeah.
yeah.
So,
But
I'm,
it hurt being kicked out, and it was a big awakening because I'm like, do I really want to get kicked out, or do I want to go
yeah.
forward with this? And it was bad news when I found out about it. I was like, dang.
Mhm.
But I mean, my coaches, they got on me a lot, so I'm just like, hey, let's try and do it.
Yeah, that means you care. And also, it says a lot about your character to do something about it. Okay, what can I do to correct this? So,
Hmm.
I'll give you your flowers for
And also, I was tired of them getting on me, so it's like I
that.
have the
Right.
power to change this, so it's up to me.
Hmm. Okay. Now, how would you describe your personal or professional growth? In your case, it would be personal, since that's how you just graduated high school. Congrats to you.
Thank
So,
you.
how would you describe your personal growth from before to after the program?
Before the program, honestly, To be honest, I would still say it's kind of slowly but surely progressing. I would say that because growth is not a it's not a fast process. It's more of
Absolutely.
like you grow gradually and you take steps here and you take steps basically to better yourself.
Mm.
And that's basically what the program teaches you. It teaches you little steps. It gives you insight on like what you can do to like improve and like in your own life and your like different parts of your life and stuff like that. The mantra winning takes focus, that's a big mindset for me. And with this program, it helped to kind of intensify that because it's actually true. Because if you want something, then you're gonna do something about it. Like you're gonna focus on that thing until you get it. Basically, when it takes focus, that's what that essentially means. It's like whatever you want to win, you're gonna focus in order to get that. So I would say for my personal life, I've learned to I've learned that I can't always rely on other people because it comes to a point where like all you're gonna have is you, and you're like it's just gonna be you, and you're not gonna always have other people around you. So you gotta learn to like mold yourself into your own person, so you don't always gotta have your hand out or
Amen.
always look towards other people because other people won't always be there for you. Sometimes it'll just be you.
Mm.
So you gotta learn to like put one foot forward and just be on your own. Not that it's a bad thing because it's not bad at all. It's always good to have independence and stuff like that. That's a great quality to have, especially with you being your own person. But what I'm trying to learn, independence is like it's hard because I'm used to relying on people, but I'm learning that like I don't want to always have to need somebody else for something that I lack. It's important to like grow your own, like grow internally, and I feel like that'll help the outward process go a little easier. I would say that. So
Hey, well said.
yeah.
Okay. Now, you briefly went over a couple of things, but I do want to ask you anyway, do you feel stronger in any specific areas since the program?
Mm, I would say my mindset is a little stronger, not as stronger, but from
You
this,
made progress,
yeah,
and
made
that's what it's
progress.
about. Yeah.
Definitely made progress.
Yeah.
The winning takes focus. That stuck with me. In some personal areas of my life, just like wanting things and having to focus and
Mm.
like be disciplined in order to get it and stuff like that. And what was the question? I'm sorry.
You pretty much hit it. I asked you, did you become stronger in any specific areas?
Yeah, my mindset,
Okay.
basically affirmations and stuff. I try to like tell myself that I can do this. Basically, like whatever I'm doing, I tell myself that like I'm able to do this, and I just tell myself that I'm capable. Like
Hmm.
if somebody else can do it, then I can do it too. I'm not incapable of nothing.
Okay. Amazing. Um, Now, if you could change or improve one thing about the program, what would it be, if
Hmm.
anything?
I might have to think on that.
Okay, no worries.
Nothing right now, cause I know nothing's perfect, of course, but
Hmm.
so far so good.
Okay. Now, we're always looking for alumni to stay involved,
Hmm.
whether that's through mentorship, guest appearances, or you participating in community events.
Hmm.
Would you be interested in staying connected with WTFMA in any way?
Yes, mentoring.
That's amazing. Okay, I'll make sure I get you.
I can definitely see myself mentoring.
Okay, we will definitely be in touch. Um, Last question.
Hmm.
What would you say to someone considering joining What's the Formula Mentoring Academy?
I would say
Or,
come in, come in as yourself,
mm,
because in the Bible, God says to come as you are, and He'll clean you up from there, basically. So with this program, they're going to give you a lot of insight about staying focused and being a better you, becoming a better you, becoming more focused on you, independence, all that type of stuff. So I would say come as you are, basically, and let them help you mold who you are, basically.
hey, well said again. You're a natural. All right. Well, thank you again, Miss Robin
Of
Howard, for
course,
your
of
time,
course, of
for
course.
everything you've contributed to this program. You have done absolutely amazing work. We're proud of your progress. And if you ever need anything, E is just a phone call away. Notice I said E. But we will definitely be in touch. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.